Hey, I'm Wes, and today in the Slumberyard we're going to review the Casper and Bear mattresses. Now, Casper is a very popular brand online, and I'm sure you've probably even seen their ads on the television, and Bear is another very popular mattress brand. But for today's video, even though both of the brands make a ton of different beds, we're going to focus on the Casper Original and the original Bear mattress. We're going to put those two head to head in all of the major categories. Of course, at first, we're going to talk about policies, but we'll move on into construction, feel, firmness, how these beds are similar, how these beds are different, and at the end, we'll try to have a final verdict for you so you can make an educated decision on which mattress you might like to go with. If you need any more information, go ahead and check down below in the description. We'll have full written reviews and so much more about both of these beds and all of the other beds from both of these brands. But without further ado, let's review Casper versus Bear.
That's why you go to the Slumberyard.
Right out of the gate, let's cover the policies that will come with the Bear and Casper mattress if you do decide to order them. And before I go any further, I need to tell you that these brands did send us these beds for free, but if you order them, you're basically going to get the following policies. The first one being completely free shipping. Both of these are bed-in-a-box mattresses, which means they'll show up to your house in a box about 4 feet tall. All you got to do is drag it in your house, rip off all the packaging, and then let it expand onto your foundation, floor, wherever you put in the bed. Once either of the beds are in your possession, you get a 100-night trial period with either one to try out the bed in your own home. You can sleep on it, and then you can make the decision, is this the bed that you want to keep for the foreseeable future? If you don't like the beds for any reason or no reason at all, you can get completely free returns with both of these beds. Just call the company up and they'll pretty much help you through that process. But if you do like the beds, both are backed by the standard 10-year warranty. If you need any more information about the warranties, policies, sleep trial, any of that, go ahead and check down below. We'll try to have something linked for you so you can read up all about it. But now let's move on to the similarities. What do these two beds have in common? And to start off, they're actually both made in the United States. So if you're a fan of products made in the US, these might be the beds for you. Both of these beds have a 3-layer all-foam construction that begins with a thick, dense layer of support foam. Then you'll find a transition layer that acts as a barrier between the bottom layer and the top layer, which for Bear consists of a memory foam, and for Casper is a comfort foam called Airscape. Casper has a zone support design, and that's in their transition layer, but more about that in a bit. Both of the brands also do have a coil option. For Casper, you basically just add coils onto their original bed. You will pay about $200 more. For Bear, it's a completely different bed called Bear Hybrid, but if you are a fan of pocketed coils, there are options for you. We usually recommend bigger people get coil beds because it provides more long-term support and durability. A couple other areas where Casper and Bear are similar has to do with edge support and motion isolation. Both of the beds perform well in these categories, so it's not something that we need to dive into. So the gist of it is, if you like to sleep close to the edge or move around while you sleep, you're not going to be disturbing your partner. Now, before I move on to how these beds differ, I want to go over our monthly mattress giveaway club. Every single month at the Slumberyard, we give away a bed, and to enter, it's not that hard. So I hope you enter and I hope you win, but let's get back into how these beds differ. The first difference being firmness. How firm are these beds gonna feel when you are laying on them? And for Casper, it's exactly a medium. It's actually such a medium that we use it to judge other medium beds. And that means it'll be great for all sleeper types, back, stomach, side, and combination. In terms of Bear, we place it right between a medium and a medium firm on our scale, which means it is a little bit firmer than Casper and it'll be a little bit better for back, stomach, and some combination sleepers. The beds also have a different feel. Casper has a soft, neutral foam feel, and this is a very accommodating feel that we believe most sleepers will find comfortable. It's just a typical soft foam bed. While Bear has more of a memory foam feel, so if you are a fan of memory foam, this might intrigue you a bit more. It isn't an overwhelming memory foam feel, and we also believe that this feel is accommodating to the vast majority of sleepers out there. You can notice a slight difference in the covers of these beds as well. Bear uses a Celliant cover, which is supposed to help improve your overall sleep. Some people on our team have slept on it on a regular basis and claim it works, but I personally haven't tried the stuff, so I can't comment on it. Casper, on the other hand, has a pretty normal cover, but another thing that Casper has that is different in terms of construction can be found within the transition layer, like I mentioned earlier. It is divided into 3 separate sections, which give the original Casper a zoned support system within the construction, so the head and foot sections are basically a little softer, while the middle section of the bed is a little bit firmer. This is a pretty nominal thing that you probably won't even notice unless you're looking for it, but the zone support system is designed to help your neck and back stay in proper spinal alignment while you sleep. And the last major difference has to do with the price that you can expect to pay for each of these beds. Both Casper and Bear are generally affordable, but there is a slight difference in the final price that you should expect to pay. A queen-size Bear mattress sits right at around $1,000 MSRP, but you should expect to pay around the $800 range if we have that coupon code for you down below in the description. Casper retails for $1,100, but you should expect to pay around the $950 range after discount. Now, mattress brands do change their prices all the time, so check down below in the description. We'll try to have the current prices linked for you. And of course, check down there if you do decide to order these beds, because those discount codes can save you some money. And that's what we're about in the Slumber Yard, saving you money and making you find the bed that's right for you. And those are all the main factors to consider for both the Bear and Casper mattresses. And by now you probably want my final verdict. Which bed should you get? Which bed is right for you? Well, again, I don't know you, but you can consider going with the Bear mattress if you're looking for something with a memory foam feel. You want a firmness that sits right between a medium and a medium firm on our firmness scale, and the Celliant cover is something that interests you. Again, this will be the more affordable bed, so check down below in the description to see if you can save some money on it compared to Casper. But speaking of Casper, this bed is probably a good fit for you if you want a soft neutral foam feel, you like an accommodating mattress that's right around a medium, and that zone support design intrigues you. But that's all I have for you today. If you like this video, feel free to give us a thumbs up. Check down below in the description for all of that great stuff I talked about earlier. And for the rest of the Slumber Yard team, my name is Wes, wishing you a good night's sleep.